red-white dragons, chat. We've got the Fearsome Whelp, which makes our dragons perpetually less at the end of turn. We've got a bunch of dragons to make perpetually cost less, including this Magic's little-known Pokemon crossover in the Dragonite, coming to Pokemon Unite soon as well. We've got some good interaction here in Dragonfire and Valorous Stance. And we've got the new Town-razer Tyrant, which not only turns off a creature land, but eventually blows their land up or slowly kills them with it. So, you know, the ideal curve here is Fearsome Whelp makes these things cheaper. You get to play these on turn 3 and 4. It sounds fantastic. So let's go ahead and dive on into some games with this and see how it goes. All right, so how do we work the play blade? We click here, and then we click Alchemy, and then we click Dragons, and then I hit slide it to best of 3. I don't like that the table doesn't remember where I'm at. Like when I go from here to here, what happens if I click off of it? Okay, it remembered when okay, did it do it? Maybe. Okay, it did remember. So if you ranked best of 3 alchemy. It's gonna take me a second. I just want to make sure I click on the right thing. Name the pet. Thanks for the 25 months. Welcome back. Hope you recover swiftly from your sick day. Lazy Kid, thanks for the half a year. Whirly Boy, thanks for the sub gift. And Baba Lafette, thanks for the follow. Good afternoon. I do not have clerics on the schedule yet. So there were some neat clerics added to the format, but I don't feel like the clerics solved any problems that the cleric decks had. So like I don't know that I expect the clerics deck to be meaningfully better, other than the format's just different and less hostile to it. Remember, we're on the draw, so this Crossroads can be untapped here. All right, wow. Wow, chat. This Fearsome Whelp is about to be more than good. It's great. And even if they kill it here, these are all just perpetually cheaper. So like, even if there's a Blizzard Brawl here, we still get to play this next turn. I think we just go Orb into Nadaar here, right? Looking for a land. If we find land, we get to go Goldspan into Moonveil next turn. Purple text, red cards is not great. That is definitely accurate. Yeah, Goldspan still makes treasures tap for 2 chip. I am very surprised that this card made it through the first round of balances. Very, very surprised. Yeah, I think we're actually losing this game because of the third Blizzard Brawl. All right, chat. If we can dodge the last Blizzard Brawl, we can dodge a ball. Operation Race in the Air is a go. Oh, wait. This could be the the big trampler, right? They cast inscription and we cry, right? Yeah, this doesn't do it, chat. We have lifelink. Sweet. Good race. You're dead. All right, we raced triple Blizzard Brawl, chat. We raced, like, man, hats off to our boy. Hats off to our boy, the Fearsome Whelp, huh? He just, like, he died right away, but it still won us the game decidedly, right? Like, just very easily the reason we won. The Adult Gold Dragon was also relevant, but, like, the perpetual cost drop there was huge. All right, so I want all this cheap removal. What do I want to cut? What's the bad card, Chip? Is it just like Orb of Dragonkind? It could be some Nadaars too. The stat line on this isn't impressive. Maybe it's just Nadaar. I know it was like okay there. I think it's that one. I could like split the difference and go like 2 and 2 as well. I don't hate that. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 removal spells. I think I like that. So Tyrant turns off their creature lands, chat. Like that's very good here. It does, Space Martian. Every turn Whelp is on the field, everything in our hand gets one cheaper that's a dragon. So if it would have survived, they would have been like 3 mana, 5 drops, etc. It won't get rid of the colored pips. It'll get rid of all the colorless ones, so it can get down to red. I mean, I don't know about busted, but seems appropriately powerful. I just want to keep killing their stuff. Is it like a hexadecimal code, Gengarade? It looks like a hex code. They have Dawn Shredder Elk, chat. I am afraid. Oh, this is too expensive to port. No, I could portable hold out. So we could just like 2-for-1 the Garruk here. I think we just 2-for-1 the Garruk, huh? We could leave the Garruk and play Fearsome Whelp. That has some appeal too. Yeah, let's do that actually. If they can't kill this Whelp, my hand's about to be hella cheap. Yeah, and even if they kill this, if we find untapped land, we can Goldspan into 2-drop. So, like, even if there's a brawl here, we're setting ourselves up for a good turn next turn. This is the stonks play accruing dragon interest. Thanks for the follow, Grind Flare. That's a great username. So something in their hand is too cheaper and bigger. Okay, so they spread it out. Trickle down Dragonomics. Oh wow, I wonder if they had the Tendrils last turn and just didn't want to play it. I'm gonna bite him in the butt for that one.
Some things that cannot be hunted.
For some lands here. They keep taking 2 from their land, or else they have to lose it. Man, Whelp is really powerful, chat. This card feels super strong. Thank you for the 21 months, Danich. Welcome back. We definitely want to kill this, right? The question is, what am I doing after it? I could Town-razer to start burning them off of more lands. I could Goldspan as well. Chat definitely wants to do this, right? I guess I can technically Whelp here also, right? My god, you can do this to basic lands, chat? Why am I allowed to do this to basic lands, chat? That just ain't right. Look at my pretty purple cards, chat. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. Big, beautiful, burdinating dragons. No joke, this might be the best land destruction spell they've printed in like the last decade. It's really good. Like two damage a turn adds up real quick. Yes, and that dragon could very easily be printed into paper. You could definitely put a counter on something. Are there flicker? Could we play that card in historic with ephemerate? Obviously we need to ephemerate that card. We need a teleportation circle in our deck. It might be strictly worse, but it's worth it. Alright, we're on the draw here against mono white. Out of the frying pan into the fryer, chat. My body is ready to get Thalia'd and die. Gosh, look at this unplayable magic card, chat. Twitter told me this card was unplayable now, so you know it must be true. Only the rebalanced cards are historic legal, so you can't play the original, like, Aldruin's Epiphany, thank God. Thanks for the follow, Snefferus. Unplayable or needs to be banned are the two opinions you find on Twitter. Mood. Yeah, it's a real shame Dragon's Fire isn't a tribal spell. For Dragon Flicker in Historic. Sounds good, Lampton. I am not going to do Historic today since it's the first day, but if you want to let me know if you want to see that tomorrow or a particular day, just let me know. Be happy to work that out. Named white on this, right? Think we just want a goblin here for a blocker. Can Adult Gold Dragon pull us kicking and screaming away from the finish line? We're gonna get to Fungal Cavern something next turn with Nadaar. It's for the follow, Hambattler. This might be a stabilization angle here, chat. They can trade Reidane for Nadaar, but I think I'm okay with that. Also okay with this trade. I could have been right to put the counter there, so they had to block differently, but Adult Gold Dragon, and they have like a Banisher Priest here that's not Skyclave. Lifelink is cheating, yeah, basically. One mana short here of getting to play the other Goldspan as a blocker. You're up to 14 here. Adult Gold Dragon's been really impressive at these aggressive games. It's very possible we want all four in the main. It doesn't matter which one you play. Arena always plays the revealed one. If you're not, you don't have to manually keep track of who the eye was on. Like Lifelink still confirmed cheating in the aggro matchups, turns out. I think Orb of Dragonkind gets pretty bad here on the draw against Thalia. Valorous Stance kills exactly this or things that got big from that. I think the 2 are fine. I don't think I want the 3rd. I think I'll just bring in a 2-mana shock here. And I don't know that it really fixes I don't know that it really fixes anything, the sorcery Angel Fire Ignition. Well, this hand is pretty good. Need to draw some lands here. It's every dragon in your hand, yeah. Am I supposed to trade with Usher? I think there's a chance I'm supposed to trade with Usher here. Hey, thanks for the 5 months, Nighthawk. Alchemy's been fun to start. Looking forward to doing more of it. Assume we're gonna lose Moonveil. Really hoping to draw an untapped red so we can Town-razer here. Well. Well, we're only miles ahead if we can draw some lands, chat. Which is not currently the case. Alchemy is a new format, chat. What am I missing? How did they cast this? Oh, it was cheaper from this. Got it. I was like, how did this come into play? I was like, I'm missing something that this was cheaper somehow. I was like, they only have 4 lands, right? That was a heck of a game considering we didn't have any mana for our spells. I mean, it is, for what it's worth, it is very possible that this deck wants a 26th land. We have a lot of utility land, so like playing a 3rd Shatterskull Smashing is very likely correct. It's maybe a change we could make. This hand just wants to draw 3 lands in a row. The Moonveil Adult Gold Dragon curve is real strong. Yeah, I don't know. It's not free, Andrew, and Den of the Bugbear and Cave are both really good utility lands. You do hit diminishing return on utility lands at a certain point. It's quite possible I just want, like, more actual lands. They could have Guardian here, so I'm not just Dragon Firing at sorcery speed. Black Panther MTG, thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Now, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and do this, expecting to get Guardian. I'm just hoping to draw my 4th land next turn. It's just a Valorous Stance, sure. That's actually better for us? Hey, look, chat. Okay, give us an Adult Goldspan next turn. You can't build a deck with it. It's ready to out. That must be bugged. Must be bugged. The fact that this card doesn't get Valorous Stance is super great too. Inquisitor Captain is very strong. This will be a historic staple as well. I'm going to play Moonveil Regent out here, because this way, if they have another Valorous Stance to kill this, I get to kill one of the things on their board with its dice trigger. They don't have any lands that we're currently turning off with this. And their hand must just be a bunch of bricks, huh? Was not the hasty dragon I wanted for Christmas. Adult Gold Dragon punching the clock and going to work here against Aggro. I think I'm just going to get rid of our 2 dwarves and like put the 4th Adult Gold Dragon in the main and go up a land to 26. I don't think we need 10 pieces of ramp. 8 seems fine. That gives us a sideboard slot too to like put another Inferno in the board for the control matchups that are inevitably going to happen. Pretty good. Pretty adult number of 4 evs with 2 of these. Yes, more dragon density makes things like Whelp better as well, for sure. That seems fine. We're on the draw. Nice. Nailed it. In combat, if you control another wolf or werewolf, put a 1/1 counter on it. When it dies, you gain life equal to its power. It's cute. I think I'm just doing this. I think I want at least 1 basic for Field of Runes in my deck, Wargy. Yeah, I think we just Tyrant. I kind of want a Dragonfire, but it's just so resource inefficient. Hopefully we spike a land next turn and get to go Goldspan into Dragonfire. That one's definitely gotta die. Okay, sweet. So I think we just kill the Howlpack Piper. And I think we just try and race while we do it, right? Like this is 8. And we're at 15. So like they're going to 10. And then if they don't sack their land, they're going to 8. And then any 2 of our dragons kill them next turn. 4-power flying creatures are great shit. Got me. Wow, didn't even make a treasure. Is this card playable? They could have another removal spell here. They do not. This deck is certainly Octane adjacent. They changed Goldspan Dragon to only attack you believe. Yes, that's the joke. That's the joke. Based on the artwork that Faithful Absent keeps creating, I think you could say it's clueless. I think we're just trimming Orb of Dragonkind on the draw with more removal. Sweet. Shout out to my Twitch rep chat. She got us front page time for the open on the 18th again with short notice. Hannah is great. Very, very pog champ, the kids would say. All right, so with the 4th land drawn, so I don't pronounce, I mumbled Anna, not Hannah. I think I'm holding this to be a spell potentially. Wolf deck was super reasonable, war game. Seems like a good place to start if you're looking to beat people down. That one's gotta go, and we want to do it right now so it doesn't turn tonight. Cry me a river, baby. We're bottoming that. Maybe I'm supposed to top that because of the potential for Piper this turn. Yeah, I imagine most things. I imagine most things we stream are gonna end up on YouTube next few days. Do you think is the most digital? I got a question like that. It's kind of arbitrary. Technically, every card at Arena is equal amounts digital. Maybe. Maybe. I think I want Nadaar to be attacking. Nice. Nice. Could have a Faithful Absence here. I just got destroyed by an Omnath Renin 7 deck. You love to see it. Silly opponent. Activated my trap card. I'll do it again, I swear. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to work we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And we kind of an example there of why Tibalt's Trickery has never played in a fair manner, chat. Thanks for the follow, Peter. Our deck seems good against aggro decks. We've only been playing against aggro so far. 4/4, Adult Gold Dragon is busted into aggro, chat. Alchemy, why do you hate paper magic? I was gonna grab a paper magic card and tear it up for effect, but I actually don't really own any worthless paper magic cards anymore, and I don't really want to tear up like a $5 land. But Glint, thanks for the 2.5 years. Welcome back. All right, we hit a not aggro deck and we missed a land drop. Someone was asking about our bad matchups. Here's two of our bad matchups at the same time, chat. Missed land drops. Missed land drops and control. A $5 land, you say? Oh, chat, the things I do for television. I need someone to check now. Are these things worth more than $5 a copy? I actually don't know what these are worth. Are these things worth more than $5 a piece? I don't actually know. I've just got this giant stack of unhinged basics sitting here next to me. They're worth more than $5 now. All right, I also, no wait, I found these are less than 5, right? All right, hold on, I'm looking. No, those are Birds of Paradise. All right, I have a Mikokoru, Center of the Sea, and I have Zendikar Basics, chat. Which one? What are we getting? Something has to die, chat. An offering has been asked for. Something must die, okay? All right, what am I doing here? Is it Adult Gold Dragon? It could be Fearsome Whelp, but just make these things super cheap. I think that's the play, actually. We're about to get a breeded, chat. We're about to get a breeded. Well, this already did what it needs to do, so it can die. Next couple of turns are gonna get weird. You mean they're gonna get awesome? I'll do it again, I swear. Rip. Rip. Also, thanks for the Prime. There's a ton of great people. You can send that to every single month here on Twitch. Thanks for sending your Bezo bucks this way this month and keeping me around. Come on down to Donnie's Discount Dragons. Get your adult gold dragons for just 2 mana, chat. 2 mana. Titan Smash, thanks for the 13 months. Welcome back. Oh no! Oh no! It's a lot of cards, chat. It's a lot of cards. Yikes! My 1 mana Goldspan, 2 mana Goldspan Dragon just got 1 mana divided by zeroed. Yikes! This is not Magic as Richard Garfield intended it to be played, chat. This is wrong. Look at all the purple. Look at how much purple is on my cards. Oh no, chat! Oh no! Not the whole breacher with the, oh no! Maybe they only have 1 spell, chat. think we just take the hit, right? Well, so the problem is there's like a good chance we never connect with another gold dragon again, right? Like, you're just gonna keep bouncing our stuff. Every time they cast a spell from here on out, they get to bounce stuff. And I'll concede when this doesn't resolve. All right, that wasn't bad considering we were stuck on mana there for infinite time, huh? You see the wolf deck from earlier. Write it on my untap page there. How do Reidane and purple discounts interact? I don't know. I think we're going to be learning together, chat. I think I trim like 2 adults and a Nadaar. Biograph. What does Biograph do, Osu? I don't know that one offhand. Perfect. So 2, 3, 4 curve here. Oh, well, might die. That's Sedge. If they have a shock or a deal one here, I'm not going to get to reduce this. I think they have a... Yeah, Spike Field Hazard. Oh, it's the 5 needs a sack to play. That's really cute. So it's a 6/5 trample, whatever. Seems strong. Did you try restarting your client alt? Sometimes there's some kind of weird hang where if you have your client open for too long, it like stops connecting to the server and restarting it reestablishes the connection. Thanks for the prime. Nice. So, Drager, a bug like that is actually a feature because it just encourages you to restart your client, which mitigates the memory leak. So by having a bug that encourages players to restart their client frequently, it mitigates a different issue. There are features that work together. Put the copium directly into my veins. Noise, noise. This card is really good, chat. Turning off a creature land against aggro and pressuring control off of a mana is like both excellent things to be doing. So Kind of like how 2 negatives make a positive. Yes, exactly like that. It's elementary mathematics, Watson. These could be untapped later if we need them. There is merit to somewhat playing a Scry one-on-one here, though, to help us curve out, though, potentially. This is a great draw. This is what we would have been trying to Scry for, so I'm glad that we hit it naturally. Sweet, and them tapping out for this means this gets to resolve, which is great. Yes, Copia means you're lying to yourself to cope with the truth. It's a good TLDR. Just all the dragons sounds great here. Ah, nice, Bob. It's been really fun. It's been mostly matchups that involve attacking and blocking, so I've been very happy with the result. I think I'm gonna make a treasure token here for the purpose of playing Moonveil Regent around a Jawari disruption. So I think the 1/1 doesn't really matter that much, I don't think. So I think we played this untapped. Love the design on this card. And then play this around a disruption. And then next turn, potentially, we can Crossroads Goldspan and then Moonveil off the 2 treasures. They could have a 6-mana Hullbreaker. Is accurate. I shouldn't play into the burn the house down. We'll just chill. Will turns be shadow banned in Hoots next weekend? I don't know. Depends on how good it is. They could definitely have a 6-mana Hullbreaker here. Scary. Really hoping Nadaar gets to attack. Wow, that's brutal. Oh, did my opponent mess up the timing? No, I thought we were in enter combat. Either way, my opponent obviously intended to do that in enter combat, so I'm just gonna let it play out like it should. People wanted to know what our bad matchups are. This matchup's almost assuredly bad. Which is again why making Alderun's worse is so reasonable, because like these decks still beat up these mid-rangey decks, chat. They're worse against aggro though, even if they still beat up what we're doing. Mercy. Mercy. So, undefeated against aggro. Lost to the greedy control deck. Not really a surprise for our mid-range deck. Largely just hope control decks aren't popular in this format. Perpetual modifications are good with Lear. Get to enjoy your perpetuity a second time around. In perpetuity. And more importantly, Marooner, while that deck still feels bad for mid-range to play against, there's other decks in the format that can actually punish it now. Like, I think the aggressive decks will do a good job making people trying to play decks like our last opponent was playing feel bad about their choice. It's less free for them to be doing that. Definitely in for a 5th land. But I didn't even get to Town-razer your stuff yet, opponent. There might be a Venka deck. Let's board in the portable hole. I don't really know what the opponent's doing. It's like cast a couple of spells and then died. I feel like anti-aggro tools in Historic are too good. I think it's impossible for aggressive decks in Historic to both keep up with Cat Oven and control decks. You have to pick one or the other to beat. Whelp, whelp, whelp. Is it true that aggro gets worse in wider card pools? No, usually actually it's the opposite. Usually control is worse in a deeper card pool unless the answers are obnoxiously overpowerful. Yeah, I think getting rid of the deck that's tedious and boring to play against would be a net positive for Historic, yeah. I hope Wizards doesn't wait too long to start doing balance changes to cards in Historic. I know they want to start with Alchemy, but I hope we see a nerf to something in Cat Oven before too long. Well, this is where the magic happens. Opponent stumbled and died the first game and we're flooding out here. Just ban the cat, or just like, you know, rebalance it so it can't block, chat. Or make it so it only gains you a life instead of draining the opponent. There's like 600 different changes you could make. Oh, they're the combo deck. Shit! Our Town-razer Dragon beats their token thing. That's great. We're dead here because we don't have any spells. But Town-razer Dragon beats the 1/1 counter, right? It wipes all the text off of it. Loses all abilities except mana abilities. Gasoline. I mean, to be fair, Marooner, Cat Oven is like one of the most popular powerful decks in Historic. So in addition to being tedious to play against, it's like also very good. The Hoaglandia Alchemy Open is the 18th, 1 week from Saturday. It will start at 11 a.m. Central again. We'll have signups open this evening. It's probably the best draw in my deck. Yeah, we played Historic the other day, and I don't know that, like, there was a lot of deck variety, but a lot of the games just weren't very interesting. We were also playing Jeskai Indomitable Creativity, which is a pretty dry deck. The Stock Boy, thanks for the 13 months. Welcome back. Appreciate it. So I think we just, like, Town-razer the Faceless save it next turn, right? It's funny that a deck named Indomitable Creativity is dry. It is kind of funny. Isn't it ironic? Take your damage. Nice book. Nice book. Be a darn shame if something were to happen to it. Are there new Alchemy cards as well? There are. Yeah, if you haven't checked it out, you can find my full Alchemy card review here. It's basically as long as a normal set review because there's so many potentially reasonable cards in it. Let's draft a card from the Slayer's the Spellbook means. It means there are a list of cards attached to that card that you draft something from. It shows you 3 options, and then you pick one of them. Thanks for the follow, Nadaar. Can our dragons bring us home, chat? The Diamond 4 rank floor is so close, and it feels like home. The possible cards it can show you, is there a list? Yes, each of the spellbooks have 15 cards in them. If you check out my Alchemy review video, we run through the spellbooks for all the cards in the review. You can also see them in client by right-clicking through them. If you're into that sort of thing. Okay. Well. I love that this card just, like, gives you value immediately. Just like it could die and it still got to do what we wanted it to do. This card's very good. I wanna play some vampires with it for sure. I don't think they should ban anything in Historic ever again. Like everything in Historic should be power level errata from here on out. Everything that's currently banned in Historic should be unbanned. There should never be anything banned ever again. I don't believe there are any modern cards that were banned for that type of reason. Scupert. Most of those are much older cards. I think we kill the Blood Tithe Harvester here, huh? Chat, I'm not telling you you should put all of the cards in the ban list back in as their printed text box. I'm telling you that they should rebalance all of these cards with digital designs. Man, okay, I'm gonna let you know a little fucking secret. The cards that were banned for racist connotations were fucking racist when they were printed too. It's just racists were making the decision, so they were okay to print them, chat. It isn't that things that weren't racist suddenly became racist. It just means we started giving a shit about people being shitty people. Who's surprised that an opinion that awful came from a gift sub? I'm not surprised. All of the worst takes consistently come from people that don't actually pay me their money. That's why we have sub-only chat on, generally speaking. It's like the old meme, right? Grandpa's not racist, he just grew up at a different time. No, Grandpa grew up at a very racist time. That's why he's racist. Chat, Prime dollars are just like you giving me actual money, so you count. It counts as your money. Was that literally their first message in chat too? It was, right? Yeah, first message from a chatter. Shocker. Surrounding yourself with only fuck off. Listen, chat. I don't need to hear both sides of the, both sides are not valid, chat. When someone tells you the earth is flat or the earth is round, I don't need to fucking hear both sides of it. When someone tells me that they're anti-vax, I don't need to hear the fucking other side to know that that person is gonna cause other people to die. Hearing both sides of people who are fucking terrible is one of the reasons why my country and the world is in the state it is. I don't need to sit down. You know what you call a Nazi sitting at a table with 13 people having a discussion, chat? 14 fucking Nazis. You don't give shitty, awful people a platform because you need to hear all opinions. All opinions aren't valid. Some opinions are just shitty and wrong. Some things are objectively wrong. I don't know if we're dead here or not. I'm just talking and clicking. Maybe I should have left some of these back. We might be, oh, they can sacrifice the blood. I think we're dead because we didn't gain 4 here. I should have left some of these back. We might be dead here. I'm gonna call it worth it. Just. Gee, Jeff, is your echo chamber bad? You just you live in this world, Jeff, where everybody thinks people should have health care and that the world is round and that up is up and down is down. Don't you think you should hear more down is up in your life, Jeff? Nah, I'm good. Thanks. Thanks for the gift sub, Carrington. Yeah, I should have left back the Dragon Whelps as blockers. I thought I missed that they could sack this to deny me my lifelink. Small mistake. I think we want all of our cheap spot removal here, huh? Echo chambers are underrated, chat. I think we just board these out in the aggro matchups and mostly just board up on removal and plan to 1-for-1 them a bunch, I think is the plan here. Thanks for the sub, Leland. Welcome to the channel. Wouldn't be able to be here without folks like you. And Billiam, thanks for the 22 months. Chat, do you know why the left, do you know why it's okay to have, just one more comment on the, you know, echo chamber type comments? Do you know why I only surround myself with people who are on the left? Because the left in the United States ranges from Bernie Sanders to Joe Biden. And the range in between people on the left is fucking huge. It's massive. I don't need to mix a little alt-right in there to get some variety. Where were you last turn? There's a good chance whatever we play here just dies, right? I think I lead on Nadaar. I would say that the Republican Party ranges from Mitt Romney to literal Nazis, but Mitt Romney, when he voted to convict Trump on impeachment, was told that he wasn't a real Republican. So I'm not even sure that he counts as the right, chat. Their range is more narrow than that. The range of people on the right in the United States, however many people you can fit up Donald Trump's asshole at this point. Yeah, basically that, Leland. Sergeant Pepperhands, thanks for the 2 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. What do you tell your libertarian friends to make them get vaccinated? I have bad news for you, Tantrum Tryhards. In 2021, anybody who identifies as a libertarian that isn't a young, privileged white person that's like in college, so anyone who's like a real adult that's a libertarian in the United States in 2021, they are someone that's actually right-leaning, but they're just smart enough to know that if they say they're right-leaning out loud, reasonable people will tell them to fuck off. So they do this, no, I don't pick sides, man, I'm impartial. And then they vote a straight fucking red ticket every time. Ooh, Stone Rain Dragon. Just like, how do I convince you that you're supposed to give a shit about other people? I don't know. If you made it to 30 years old, or heck, probably even 25, and don't realize you should care about other people, I probably can't fix you. Thanks for the 22 months, Fekarax. Welcome back. I can't believe they let us kill their land on turn 3. That's great. And for what it's worth, chat, for people that are new to the channel, I put the connotation for people in their 25s or in their 30s because I've talked about this before. When I was in my impressionable teenage and early 20 years, I might have cast a ballot for Gary Johnson in 2016. And that's a vote I can never take back. But I would also like the record to reflect that I was raised in a heavily conservative family. So even making it to a Gary Johnson vote in 2016, that was personal growth for me. I think you should definitely allow people to grow and change. Oh, let's just do this now, because then I can draw a card with Moonveil, right? Oh, you know what? This was a mistake. I should have cast this in response to the trigger from the Dragon Whelp, and then I could have discarded this land to have another chance to spell. Who's Gary Johnson was the Libertarian candidate for president in 2016, chat. Because I come from a place of incredible privilege and lived comfortably and was solidly of the opinion that they were both bad, and what's the worst that could happen? We have a system of checks and balances. And I was wrong, and I'm willing to admit that I was wrong. And then I started paying attention, and Donald Trump radicalized me into the frothing at the mouth dirty liberal that you see in front of you today. Because I realized there was a difference, and I should care. Yeah, so, for people that aren't familiar with politics in the US, a libertarian basically believes there shouldn't be laws. There should be no regulation, child labor should be legal, like all sorts of nonsense stuff. No taxes. Nobody should pay any taxes, and it should all be anarchy. That's like the core of the libertarian ideology is. And as a privileged white person, I thought less taxes sounded good, you know? It's about where we were at. We didn't think about other people. Because I was a 20-something white dude. Yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna keep the 2 cheaper cards here. Matt and Nat, thanks for the brand new Prime. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. American democracy is about checks, the campaign donations, and balances, invoking the both sides argument. Oh, it hurts, Chad, it hurts. All right, and this is perfect, right? I get to Whelp, and then even if they kill Whelp, I get to play a 4/4 next turn? Low Nabs, thanks for the follow. Yeah, our hand is super strong here. We're gonna like have the choice of like Town-razer or Hole plus Dragonfire next turn. No blocks. If I already have a dragon in play, this comes into play untapped, right? So, the problem with playing this out now is that, if they generate another blood next turn, Blood Tithe Harvester could kill it. So I think I want to get rid of this first. Yeah, I think we just double removal. Well, I can't double dragon next turn because this is a white source, unfortunately. I do still think double removal here is ideal. Hello, Nabs, thanks for the brand new sub. That's very generous of you. Welcome to the channel. Oh, is this the video of Johnson getting booed for suggesting something really reasonable is fine? God, I forgot what he got booed for. What was it? Someone remind me. I've watched this video before, but it's hilarious. If it's the one I'm thinking of. Driver's licenses. He gets booed for saying driver's licenses should exist. That sounds right. It was something very obvious. I was just like, yeah, of course those should exist. All right, let's raise the town. Gosh, Stone Rain Dragon is so good, chat. This might honestly be one of the best new digital cards. I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see this design come to paper. Hey, expectations for Trogdor were 7 out of 10, but it's 10 out of 10 so far. Yeah, mood. I really like the UI improvements on Arena for what it's worth. Whoo, buddy old pal. No, this is not Modern Horizons. Decidedly not Modern Horizons. Our deck seems great, though. Beating up on the aggro decks. No, I targeted 2 different lands. They kept sacrificing them. Diamond 4 rank floor chat. Feels like home. Feels like home. Do 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 do. Bip bit do do. Do I have any changes here? I don't know that there's anything. I don't know that there's anything I would change after that. The blue-red control matchup felt really hard, but all the aggro matchups felt good. I don't know that there's anything you could like be. Maybe it's just like have a bunch of spellbinders out of the sideboard. Tibalt's probably ambitious. It's probably just play 4 spellbinders. That'll save people some wild cards too. But good proactive deck. Reasonable interaction in the main. Nice ramping it up. Hey, awesome, Lonabs. Thanks for dropping in for a live one. Yeah, we should have a bunch of great stuff on YouTube. We're 2 for 2 on decks being good so far. I like all the utility lands we get to play in here. Yeah, early runner-up for most reasonable.